Hey there YouTube, N107 here, coming at you today with Mass Effect 2. Probably my favorite game of the trilogy. This game on the Xbox Series X versus the Xbox Series S delivers honestly kind of the same results as Mass Effect 1. It is an Xbox 360 title that never saw an update for Xbox One. But then again, if you don't want to pay for the Mass Effect Legendary Edition coming out later this year, then this is the way to play, and I'm here to show you what you're to expect if you're to get into it now that it's on the Xbox Game Pass, which is technically free to play, the game. So anyway, let's talk about it. Without further ado, let me know if you have any more games that you would like. If it's not on the playlist, that will be showing up around the video in the bubbles, so let me know in the comment section below. But let's talk about Mass Effect 2. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking at the game installed in the internal drive of the respective console, and not much difference. Definitely, this is one of those ones where the difference is so minor that it doesn't really matter. But the Xbox Series X manages to beat the Xbox Series S a decent amount of times, often enough that I would say it's like about 4 or 5 seconds faster. And then I noticed that would carry over to changing areas, what and not, but that takes us down to about a second difference or 2 seconds. But anyway, here we go, Mass Effect 2. This game was designed originally for the Xbox 360, and let me tell you a little background story to how the graphics work. It'll be 720p base artwork. The game was designed to look and perform on a 720p display resolution. But then, if I remember correctly, it would upscale to 1080p. If you look back in the history of this game, you'll notice that the PC version could go higher frame rates and resolution, but it didn't look much better because the artwork and assets were originally designed for 720p. But anyway, the frame graph is coming up real soon, and before I hit you up with frame rate, which is 30 FPS, well, there it is, I did it, 30 FPS, the Series X was experiencing sometimes that it would go up, but I don't know if that was necessarily true. But definitely frame time pacing is an issue with this game, just like the Mass Effect, the first one. And real quick, as you saw the intrusive pop up here, Streaming Live Academy, I'd like to invite you to come over there and download our free content creation PDF, which you get when you sign up on our website, and then we can teach you how to do content creation at your own pace as to content creation for a hobby or career, and then of course all the GTGT with marketing, etc., etc. But anyway, besides that, as you can see, the frame time in this game is quite an issue. It's not, I would say it feels smoother than Mass Effect 1, even though it still has the frame time issues, but it's not, I don't think, as prominent as Mass Effect 1. If you have VRR or FreeSync, it definitely helps with that, but I would say that it's not a game-breaking deal. And compared to the original, honestly, it is much, much better. It doesn't even compare. You will know. Let me know in the comment section below if you played this in the OG, and if you like this kind of content, don't forget to support the channel with a subscribe and a like and a bell along the way, so you get notified whenever I release, for example, the Mass Effect Legendary Edition gameplay performance analysis. And then come over to Twitch any day if you have any questions like what is VRR and stuff like that. But besides that, here you go. Cutscenes are still 30, even though you're seeing jumps to 60 here and there. I really can't explain that. I was surprised myself. It could be a bug, or it could just be the game actually trying to go higher, but I highly doubt it, since it never went over the Xbox 360. You do get an advantage, if I remember correctly. This might not be actually happening to Xbox 360 titles, or all of them, but Xbox Series X provides anisotropic filtering 16 times for Xbox One titles. I don't remember or recall if it does for Xbox 360, and I just want to correct that. It's something I said in my other videos. Definitely, if you know, please let me know and share with us in the comment section below with a link to your source. I appreciate you guys. Any more questions, let me know on the social medias. But that's what you get with Mass Effect, in case you don't want to shell out the extra money for, the Legendary Edition later this year. Till next time, I'm N107. Peace.